When the riots swept across the West Midlands, and particularly across Birmingham, I think it shone a spotlight for us on some issues that we knew were out there, that actually there was a group of young people who, through no fault of their own, were really excluded from mainstream society. And these were people who had a huge amount of potential, but that potential wasn't being directed into anything. We want to transform communities, and we can do that through providing housing, but we know there is much, much more we can do. And actually, if a community's challenges aren't really about housing, they're about employment, they're about skills, they're about access to employment, then that's something we have to focus on as an organisation. What I think we've demonstrated with Back on Track is that if you give a young person, even a young person who's been completely excluded from employment in the past, if you give them a job, then that job can act as an anchor in their life, and you can use it as a way to tackle all sorts of other issues. These are not people who lack skills, they are just people who've never been given an opportunity in the past. When you talk to some of those apprentices and they talk to you about the impact programmes had on their life, it's inspirational. They will tell you that actually a job provides them with structure. It provides them with some of the skills they need to cope in everyday life. So we've helped some of our young people to deal with perhaps managing conflict in a way they haven't been able to before. We know that actually the single best thing you can do for someone's health is give them a job. I think they bring a whole new perspective to us. They give us a whole fresh new approach. They bring a fantastic amount of energy, and it's really transforming their lives, their families' lives, and actually making a difference in the broader community. These young people are now role models in their community, and that's incredibly powerful. We can't do it all. I mean, we've helped 24 young people through the programme to date. That's a drop in the ocean in a city like Birmingham. We need more employers to participate. We've proved that this is a model that works. We have been able to say we will continue to provide the wraparound support to employers, but we need other employers both to offer apprenticeships but also to work with us on what next. As a young person comes to the end of their apprenticeship, what can we offer them by way of permanent employment? It is a leap of faith, there is absolutely no doubt, but in taking that leap, you will not only be transforming one young person's life, you will be helping to do your bit to tackle the inequalities in Birmingham and make it a truly world-class city. We know that there's a cost to the programme, but we know that actually the return on that investment is over 5 times what you put into it. So we know that for every £1 we invest in Back on Track, we save the public purse £5.60. And that looks like a fantastic return to me. Those staff who've worked as mentors for the young people, they've said it's been one of the most rewarding things they've done in the organisation. It was a leap of faith we were right to take.